Welcome back, everybody. We're about to go into the first set of two-way dynamic. Those challenges in the speed, what happened?
Yeah, this is what happened. So Julian, he challenged, he got his bust reduced, so he maintains his challenge card. Danny had one bust and it stays with one bust, so he loses his challenging ability going forward. And there is another challenge that was put in from London. Be interesting to see what the results are from that as well. We'll come back to you on that one.
All right. Two-way dynamic qualification rounds. 1, 2, 3 rounds. Are we doing of this? I think we are.
Yeah, we're doing 3 rounds of two-way dynamic.
Here we go.
And we start with round 1, which is speed. And they're in the tunnel. Fly Helsinki are in the tunnel as we speak. Unfortunately, there's no clock.
Should be a chrono.
Should be a clock and chrono to see what's actually going on with the timing. So there it is. Brilliant. So for those watching at home, this is the two-way dynamic. And this is the first qualifying round for speed. It is head up in face snake. Head down 360 is a vertical, and head down in face circles. So quite a good round, this one, to see how they get on. This is the first team we have. This is a team from Fly Helsinki.
Yes, indeed it is.
Just picking up one bus there. Go on, I'm not, because I've been paying attention, I'm not entirely sure which page I'm on. I imagine they've just started the final page. So there you have the head down circles.
Fly Helsinki. Last week I was commentating on the Paramotor World Slalom Championships, and one of the competitors was working at the Helsinki tunnel. Oh, we just lost the time. 64, the chrono. Where's the chrono? Yeah, we just lost the time there. 64 seconds and something.
64.396, I think, if my eyes are screwing up looking at the board.
Next up will be Fly Station Japan. Looking forward to seeing this flight, Ray. There is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I've watched them in training. They look very strong. Go, ready to go. So one bus picked up there by Fly Helsinki. I imagine this team is competing in Macau, maybe, and Japan doesn't have a NAC, so be interesting to see how. When I say NAC, I mean National Association for skydiving. So it'll be interesting to see how they compete. But I hope to see them competing in at the World Indoors in Macau.
Yeah, we'll be down in Macau, middle of April. I think I set off on the 15th of April, and I think there's still registrations open. You know, you can still get yourself in there, get registered for Macau, the first time for World Championships in Asia. We want to see you there.
Yeah, I think registration's open until March the 2nd. Okay, they're just getting ready. The judges are just taking a review of that last round. They look very happy. So just a reminder that this round is two-way dynamic. First qualifying round is head up in face snake, head down 360, and head down in face circle. So the vertical and the mixer head down, so pretty fast. Just that head up in face snake slows things down a little bit.
Here we go, Ray. Hand on the shoulder, we're in.
There we go. So this is a head up in face snake. Just beginning the snake. Go round into the vertical, which is a head down 360 above the ring. And then the head down in face circles. Making sure they don't cross that center line on the head down in face circles. Each flyer must remain in the half of the tunnel on the mixers. Here we go. Into the vertical again, so this is a head down 360. Into the head down in face circles. Flying nice and clean at the moment. The team from Japan. So final page, final snake for this round. Into that head down 360. There's head down circles. Push back, and they are out the door.
Yeah, breaking through that 1 minute. Have they done it? Oh, they've got a bus coming on there, Ray.
Yeah, as bus just keeps coming back in at the end, 65.317 is the time. It'd be nice to know where that bust is. I think what's happening is there's a slight delay between picking up that bust, so I can't quite be sure of where that bust actually is.
And we move over to Korea. Team Korea ready to bring it here tonight.
There you go. So Jo In-soo, who we saw, and Yoon Do-hoon. We also saw, I think, in the solo speed. Okay, they're getting ready to get into the tunnel.
Okay, checking, making sure helmets are fastened. Is yours good? I'm good. Is your zip up? Yes, it is. Here on the Windgames stage, for many of these athletes, this is something they've been thinking about for a long time. One of the most iconic competitions in the world for wind tunnel flyers here in Ampuria Brava, Spain. What an amazing moment this is for these young athletes in front of the world on the live stream. Everybody watching, people at home, all that commitment and time and effort at the top of your game. Doesn't get better than this.
It's really good. It's really good to see. And the judges just taking their time with this as well. Ensure that they get this right before the next team comes in. So there's less chances of a challenge being issued. Want to make sure they're getting it right at the beginning. Okay.
Over the shoulder shot of the judges doing their thing. As we wait for Team Korea to bring it. Visors down, checking the teammates. Are we good? Yes, we are. Korea in the FO.
Very good. This is a head up in face snake. Okay, here we go. And into that round 2 of the head down in face snake. There's the vertical, which is the head down 360. And here we have the head down circles, in face circles. I should be moving into their final page. It's the head up snake. Go. And finishing up the head down circles, and they are out the door with one bust.
So bringing a final total of 66.298. So we've had a 64, 65, and 66. Next up is going to be the Silverback Gorillas.
That's a nice team name. Silverback Gorillas. So Mauro, Jasmine, and Celso David Garcia. It's a Windor team.
And we got a message through from Cesar Rico Garcia. Hey Cesar, good to hear from you, my friend. He says, go Spanish team.
Okay, the judges just having a good view.
And we've
we're back with the judges. Oh, I think the judges just lost their screens as well.
Two beers.
One for me.
2 beers. Yes. Now. Yes. All right, gorillas, silverbacks.
And they're in.
Oh yes, everybody.
Big cheer for the Windor team. We go. Finishing the snake and into the vertical, which is a head down 360. And into the finish the head down circles, and starting on their page 2. I mean, I've seen silverback gorillas in the wild. They don't look like silverback gorillas to me. I mean, I've seen silverback gorillas, Regan, and they just don't look like silverback gorillas to me. I've seen a couple in the wild.
Very thin silverback
That's what
gorillas.
I was thinking. So interesting name choice for them.
Here we go.
So final page of their snake into that head down 360, flying nice and clean so far. Head down circles. There we go. You're seeking second flyer, just waiting for the first flyer to finish, and they're out the door. Biggest round of applause I've heard for a two-way dynamic team yet.
Ever. 84.513. Great crowd here this afternoon in the tunnel. A great audience watching the action. Good afternoon to all our lovely audience here at Windor.
Next in we'll have Team Aero.
Mint Aero or chocolate Aero for you?
Definitely chocolate Aero. After 8s I can do. After 8s makes sense to me, but when it comes to
you get orange
chocolate,
Aero as well.
Orange Aero makes sense. Mint, not so much.
Here we go.
Okay, and they're on to, this is their completion of their page 2, the second snake, into the vertical, which is a head down 360, into the head down circles. Okay. Just doing a really good job here, Team Aero. Nice and clean. Out the door. Well done.
There they go. 60. What's it going to be? The final 66.421. So what we've got so far, Ray? We've got 64, couple of 64s, 166 and a 65. 2 66s. So we would have had a couple of less than 1 minute if it weren't for penalties. Maverick Skydive have got their opportunity.
They do indeed. So we have a total of 13 two-way dynamic teams. It's quite a high number.
Yeah.
I've seen higher numbers, but I think it's a good number for this competition, especially with the speed at which we're judging and the reviews that are happening as well at the moment.
It's so amazing to bring Windgames back and have it fully subscribed like this after that 4-year break. It wasn't guaranteed it would come back, was it? You know, it all depended on many different things. COVID came, shut down a lot of activities for air sports. It was really painful for a lot of the wind tunnels as well. And it feels like we've not been away, but we are back.
Yeah, we have. Just keep thinking about the time what I spent in COVID having a small little one.
Yeah.
Then getting back to work at a time when things started opening up again, it was like I had no FOMO. It was great, because everybody had stopped doing stuff. So I just didn't feel like I'd missed out on very much. So I feel like time has elapsed, but not as much time as you might think of elapsed, Regan. Different perspectives.
Yeah, a weird time of life for so many people. But here we go now. This is the Maverick Skydive.
And they're in. This is a head up circles into the head down 360 into the head up in face circles. Back into page 2, the head up snake. Into that vertical, which is a head down 360. And the head down in face circles. Sorry, head down in face circles. Yes, that's right. Final page. Into the vertical.
Is this going to take the lead?
We need to move a little bit. I'm not sure it will.
No.
And out the door.
Looks around 66, yes.
For it.
0.691. That's 3 teams on 66. Various little percentages of 66 seconds. But next up we have the fireworks.
The fireworks. This was like Chloe and Jean. Have you seen them competing in the solo speed? And Chloe, of course, competing in the freestyle. It's really interesting the differences, and I just got a bust there of like flying the solo. We talked about the ability, it's just about yourself. And these two now slowing down a little bit. Chloe flying number 2. Obviously, she was flying at her own speed there. You don't want to, the second flyer doesn't want to get ahead of the first flyer because that will mean that they will get some bust from that. And I think they've just got a bust from that. Chloe going a little bit further ahead than Jean. Sorry. Okay, push back into the final page. Go into the head down 360. And the head down circles. Completed. Push back and out the door. Good job.
Even bigger round of applause with 88.278. The fireworks. Crowd favourite so far this afternoon. And we're moving now into the Fanatics. Now this could be fast.
Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty fast. Some of our fastest solo speed flyers here, Landon and James. I'm not sure what's happened to Landon's challenge. I'm sure somebody will tell us what's happened with that soon when the results come out, but we'll see how he gets on. So Landon and James flying US flyers from the States.
Yeah. Grandparents watching back home. Mother and father here in the audience of Mr. Rogers.
It's a good level of support here.
Yes. We actually flew together in Abu Dhabi. Did some belly. It's really cool.
It's really good.
Yeah, some 6-way.
What, with the parents or with Landon and James?
With James and his dad and
very
me
cool.
and a couple of other friends at the time.
What's that tunnel like? I've not been yet.
Big. Nice.
I'm just afraid that I would accelerate if I was doing anything dynamic straight into the wall at speed.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That would be the end of me.
There's certainly a lot of room to get the speed up, that's for sure.
Exactly. So we've just moved back to what the judges are doing rather than I believe that they're just having a review of that last round just to make sure there are any busts that they might have missed or not. So just making sure that it's clear for the team to come.
How are we doing, everybody? I wonder if Mike Pennock is still watching. He's been with us from the very first broadcast this morning at 8:12. Are you still there, Mike? Are you still watching?
You're a brave man if you are, Mike.
Yes, long day. Coming up on the 11th hour.
Yeah, all these reviews are cutting into our timetable a little bit. We are running a little bit behind. But the Team Fanatics Team Fanatics are in the tunnel. It's really nice work on the vertical. That's a 360. Moving into page 2. One bust picked up.
Didn't expect that, Ray.
No, not at all. Not sure what that's from. Not seeing the lights go red in this competition, which you normally see, right? When the busts actually happen, you might want to find out why that's going on. So we'll just ask if anybody is aware of why that's going on.
Here we go, out the door with the penalty. It's still going to be less than 1 minute. 57.810. So smashing it down from what we've seen already so far. Are they looking at our live stream there? Are they watching it on?
Maybe they're watching. Somebody's got an outside view.
Yeah.
Who knows? Somebody might be
stream.
sitting behind the judges, filming it for them, so they can give them the replay to say exactly what's going on. See, they don't understand either, and I think it's a tricky one. I think the judges need to explain it. Either you put up the buzzer, which I think we're going to get tomorrow, or you put up the red light to indicate where that bust is actually happening.
We did get some message about the buzzers not working at the moment.
That's right. Right. So I think Geordie's fixing that for tomorrow. The buzzer's not working at the moment, so the buzzer will go when there's a bust being called. So at least somebody knows where that bust actually is, whether it's on the snake, on the vertical, or the mixer. At the moment, we're a bit blind because also the red lights aren't going off either. Yes. So it's difficult to know where those busts are actually coming from.
Well, we're moving on next with I Fly Mince.
Here we go. Still having a review. Yeah, judges taking a good look at this. Good to understand where that bust actually is. Really looking at the centre line.
I suppose without the buzzer as well, the other judges don't know what that judge has pressed
exactly. Really difficult to understand where these busts are coming from. So if we could get some kind of feedback, maybe for the setup tomorrow, with the judges, how they're actually doing it. We'll get the buzzer working hopefully tomorrow. Maybe get some lights to give us an indication of what the busts are actually from. Yeah, I think that's just probably what the confusion is. So we've been assured that the bust with sound will have the buzzer tomorrow. To indicate when those busts are being given, because at the moment we're just flying a bit blind trying to understand what the judges are looking at. Do you mean just striking the back of his head there? So just a quick recap on what the judges are actually doing. They sit on different lines. So the judges, there you can see sitting on the centre line, and other judges will be sitting on the ring, and another judge will be sitting and watching the sideline. So just gives you the perspective. It seems that it's all cleared up. Not entirely sure what the score is. We assume that bust remains in place. And now we get ready for I Fly Minsk.
So actually, the computer from Dynamite caught fire last night, Ray.
Wow.
It was up all night. Jordy was up all night traveling and configuring a new one. So good effort, my friend. Making the best of what we can do.
Well done, Jordy.
I Fly Minsk currently on, coming up on 20 seconds right now.
There we go. Flying clean so far. I didn't know there was an iFly tunnel in Minsk. Go into the head down circles, into the final page of the head up snake. And they should be finishing those head down circles and push back and out the door. Good job, iFly Minsk.
There we go, 67.105.
Seeing just slightly different graphics. We've lost a white background on the chrono, but I'm sure it'll be back. They seem really pleased with that. Nice that they flew clean.
Well, next up is going to be the Hillers. A lot of teams here we're not familiar with, Ray.
No, we're not. I mean, we're probably familiar with some of the flyers, but we do have a World Cup, a World Indoor event coming up in Macau. So some of the teams will be competing there. Won't want to necessarily do too many competitions before that. Will be gearing themselves up for flying in Macau.
Well, I do know Sasha and Anton are from iFly Minsk, and they've been coaching the young juniors as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can pull out of the bag now.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
And I've never been to Minsk, so interesting. They've got an iFly tunnel out there at the moment. I think also we should let people know at home that the US Nationals is going on as well. So
this weekend, yeah.
This weekend, so we don't have many competitors from the US that would otherwise be competing in the US Nationals. And as I said, we're very close to a World Cup. So not the entire, not the same faces you would normally see at a Windgames.
Yes. Here we go. Still on the review. How are you doing, everybody watching the live stream? What have you been enjoying the most? Tell us which discipline really gets your excitement level up. Are you a full-weight person? Are you freestyle? Are you a dynamic kind of person? What do you like? Tell us what you like on the Windgames. Which disciplines you really like to make sure that you tune in for. It's good to hear from you. Freestyle, says Monsi Boludo.
It's coming. Freestyle is coming very soon.
Indeed it is. And Anne's Tattoo says Hillers. Yeah, the Hillers are getting ready, standing by. Freestyle with music, says Rose. And two-way dynamic. Freestyle all the way, says Baldwin. So freestyle's getting the most votes at the moment. Freestyle and dynamic, says Pink Princess.
Good one, Pink Princess. You can do both. Here we go with Hillers. Arrow and Iris. And they're in.
They are indeed.
Must ask him about the team name. Hillers. There's the head down 360. Into the second page. Falling a little bit behind the second flyers, just slow down. There we go. So head down 360 into the head down circles. We'll push back into the final page. Clean so far from the Hillers. into the vertical, which is a head down 360. Into those head down circles. And out the door.
Out the door with a very respectable 64.802. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Hillers.
It's clean. Nice helmet, that. I've got one of those.
You like that?
Yeah. Sky Systems helmet.
Well, we thought they were extinct. But the Dodos are back.
They're back. Danny and Lewis. Looking forward to seeing how they fly. Danny and Cesar, of course, used to compete in the two-way for Windor. There's one bus picked up there. I'm sure they'll be asking for that to be reviewed. Head down 360. Head down circles. Into the final page. Okay. Head down 360. Head down circles. And out the door.
Wow, what a time. 58.716 with a penalty as well. Puts them about a second behind the current leaders, Fanatics. Wow, that would have been clean though.
Yeah, if that were clean and raw, that would have been pretty fast, right? So they're going to have a look at that bust. Next in, we have Fly Spot Momentum.
Spoko, Fly Spot. Vivo to my Pelivo. The Polish are here.
They are indeed. Hello. Okay, just having a quick look there to see a check on that bust. Okay, we're getting ready for Fly Spot Momentum.
Here we go. Nicole Forstop says, go Momentum.
Head down 360. Into the head down circles. Push back into page 2. Looks like they're flying a little bit slower than Danny and Lewis. Head down 360. Head down circles. Into the final page. Head up snake. Down 360. Into those head down circles. Okay, a little push back and out the door. Okay, go, go, go.
Out the goal from Fly Spot. Momentum, 63.831.
They look happy with that.
One more
Okay.
team. Yep.
Now these two are going to be fast, eh?
Yeah. The Eaglets.
Team Eaglets. So this is Sophia and Adrian, who are vying it out in solo speed as well at the moment. Go with the vertical, which is a head down 360, into the head down circles. Okay, into the second page. Head down circles. Now push back into the start of the final page. This looks fast. Super fast. They can keep it clean. Oh, I picked up one bust. What a shame.
Yeah.
Real shame out of that. Now get out the door.
It's going to be a fast time. It's going to be the fastest I think we've had so far, including that penalty. 56.710. That is the fastest we've seen. We had a couple of 57s, but the Eaglets take that round, we think, with a 56. What a great performance on round one of the two-way dynamic. Ray, what a great start to that event this is.
It is a fantastic start, and the Eaglets just questioning. They're having a look back on the playback of their round to see if they want to question it with the judges. They know better. You know, honesty is flyers. You know better than anyone if you're busting on here as well. So they want to make sure that it's clean. If it is clean, that they will put a challenge into the judges to make sure that they're actually being judged on what they've done. Want to have the clear point, but they can see that there's a bust there. So they say put their hand up.
Good stuff indeed. That's the first round of two-way dynamic through and done. We've got two more rounds of two-way dynamics coming for you this evening, and one round of compulsory freestyle and one round of free freestyle to finish off the day for day one Windgames 2024. We'll be back in about 8 minutes.
Two-way dynamic. En la competición podemos disfrutar de dos tipos de ronda, las free rounds y las speed rounds. En las free rounds o rondas libres, cada equipo realizará una coreografía artística libre sin elementos obligatorios a la que llamamos rutina. La duración de cada rutina es de 60 segundos. Los jueces, previamente a la competición, han valorado las rutinas libres, la técnica y la dificultad, y durante la competición solo valorarán la ejecución. Esta ronda es la más visual y permite que cada equipo pueda innovar y desarrollar nuevas figuras marcando un estilo propio. El otro tipo de rondas son las speed rounds o rondas de velocidad. Previamente a la competición se ha realizado un sorteo donde se eligen las secuencias obligatorias para cada ronda. Posteriormente, en cada ronda de velocidad, cada equipo debe realizar estas 3 secuencias de ejercicios obligatorios 3 veces seguidas. El ganador es el equipo que finaliza en el menor tiempo posible y sin penalizaciones. Las penalizaciones. Como podéis observar en la imagen, en el centro del túnel y enfrente de la puerta existe una línea vertical de LEDs blanca que se llama centerline. A 90 grados a cada lado de la centerline existen dos tipos de línea verticales, una de LEDs verdes y otra de LEDs azules, llamadas sidelines, con un agujero en medio, la mirilla. A través de las dos mirillas existe una línea horizontal imaginaria a la que llamamos línea de bust. No se puede tocar esta línea en ciertos movimientos o si no habrá una penalización llamada bust. Un equipo tiene bust cuando no realiza correctamente alguno de los movimientos obligatorios, cuando atraviesa la línea bust cuando el movimiento no está permitido, o cuando realiza uno de los movimientos atravesando de manera incorrecta alguno de los cuadrantes. Cuando haya un bust, oiremos una bocina y las líneas de LEDs azules y verdes se pondrán rojas. Eso supone una penalización de 5 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo. La penalización skip. Un equipo es penalizado con un skip cuando omite alguno de los movimientos obligatorios. Si el equipo hace un skip, se irá una bocina y las líneas de LED azules y verdes pasarán a rojo. Eso supone una penalización de 20 segundos extras en el tiempo total final del equipo.
It's 8 a.m. in the beautiful Bay of Roses and Puria Brava here at Window Realfly, and it's time for Windgames 2019.
So many incredible young flyers bringing talent and skill to this competition.
The tunnel is ready, the athletes are prepped,
We have the new discipline of the relay races.
and the best flyers in the world are here right now. Look at the face of concentration. Catherine Anderson says goal, NFTO. Yes.
And in the first place from France, Team Wimby.
Coming up next, the FS.
Okay, awesome. The Sky Riders are ready to go in.
Esercito.
The Italian team was leading. Awesome. First place, Italia won. Congratulations, guys.
Eyes down now. Team from the USA, Arizona Airspeed. Solid team to watch.
Well done, Airspeed.
And now Wimby High Rollers. They don't leave much lying around. They really are powering through every round. Lots of energy and dealing with it. Very fast round. Very nice job. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Hayabusa, you are watching a world record happen right now. We don't win on one round. We win on our accumulated score.
Well done.
What a team, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Oh, hi, Booter, let's hear it. Freestyle Junior.
Wow.
He is on fire this evening.
Nice control.
And the Junior Freestyle Champion 2019 is...
King Abawa! First place is, we've just seen her fly, Kaylee Wittenberg from the USA, taking the gold medal in Freestyle Open. How many medals this girl is going to accumulate over this competition.
14-year-old Haley Wittenberg.
Andre from Poland.
Last year's gold medal is our Rico.
Visor is down.
It's serious.
He is in. This is the final of solo speed, and that gold medal is in his
The
clutches.
champion of solo speed is Andre Soltag. Two-way dynamic. Make some noise!
That was phenomenally executed, Spain. This is so tense. Come on, boys. They are flying with everything they've got. Oh, bringing it to the battle. Oh my goodness. Emma Danny about to get into the tunnels.
Oh, it's a bust! And the champion of Windgames 2019, two-way dynamic, is... Oh! Let's go to the window, come on guys! These are the champions!
He's been flying phenomenally fast. What is his secret?
Bit of a tumble coming out through the door, Emma.
So Josh is hurt. He has hurt his ankle, but he does plan to fly again because it's Josh O'Donoghue and he's an absolute trooper. Josh has got the thumbs up. This is the final round.
And it's thumbs up from the driver. Now the fantastic order in the door, Emma!
These are four incredibly fast flyers.
Oh, bust on the door!
Oh, that was definitely a bust. This is Ninja Spire. This is the fourth speed. Looking incredible.
And the winner is...
Ninja Spire!
Spire! We are good to go with the last flight and race of the championships for 2019. Relay racing for Windgames.
This is Elliot, Matteo, Noah, Kaylee. France and the USA come together.
Hit that button. There it is.
Next up is going to be the Misfits.
It's absolutely electric. The crowd are going crazy, Emma. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Gallego, Nishan Chu, Cesar Rico, here above. 3, 2, 1, go. The winner of the first ever relay race at Windgames is...
The Fantastic Four! What an honour, what a privilege to be here at the Windgames 2019.
How you doing, everybody? We're into our 11th hour of the broadcast, day one, Windgames 2024. We're going into round 2 of two-way dynamic.
We are, and it's another speed round. So we start again with Fly Helsinki. Different round, obviously. So speed, head down switching snake, back layout, and reverse mix circles. So this is the last speed round we're going to see for any of the dynamic tonight. We'll see some more tomorrow, obviously. So let's have a look. Fly Helsinki getting ready to fly into the tunnel now.
Are these times cumulative as well?
I don't believe they are.
It
I need to
doesn't say,
check.
does it?
No, I don't think they are.
Okay.
And they're in. So this is the head down switching snake. So when it says head down switching, you stay head down, but you switch from in face to out face. And then you have the back layout and the reverse mix circles. See here, slightly longer, so you start head up in face circles and you move to head down. Let's have a look. We'll have another look now. So just finishing. Now there's the head up circle, and now you do the head down circles. So that's why they're called reverse mix circles. There goes the second half of the switching snake into the layout and the reverse mix circles. And out the door. Catching your teammate on your way out, always a good idea.
All right, we have a time of 64.606. That was our Fly Helsinki. I mentioned earlier I was with one of the Helsinki tunnel flyers last week. She was competing in Qatar in the FEI 6 World Paramotor Slalom Championships. That's an incredibly hard sport, that. They're flying a paramotor very close, carving around pylons, and a few of them are crashing into the water, wearing all that heavy paramotor gear. And in fact, Helena from Fly Helsinki, she was one of the pilots who ended up in the water. She was okay, but man, it's a hard, full contact sport, that is.
What happens? I mean, how do you get out of your paramotor?
They've got the releases, which they need to cut it away from them. It depends whereabouts in the water it is. Obviously, a lot depends on how you hit the water as well.
If you hit it side on,
if you hit it side on, it can be into your ribs. There's the boats there, the speed boats that get done quick. But yeah, there's no two ways about it, Ray. It's a hard sport. You can get seriously injured. I wouldn't like to try it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it, but I don't think I'd like to try it around the pylons.
Yeah, but paramotoring, quite genteel over the. But this, man, they're so close to carving around. They're pulling 3.5 Gs as they're going around the corners. Really intense stuff for sure. Respect to all those paramotor pilots who are doing that slalom event. Wow, really game on for them.
Sounds very intense. And then we're doing this out in Dubai, did you say? Or?
It was Qatar. It was over a place called Lusail in
Right.
Qatar. It's the 6th FEI World Championships. So it's quite interesting to see. Again, it's another sport which has been developed for the, for the view, for the public. Normal paramotor championships, it's long distance navigation over the land. Takes a long time, takes all day, and develop this fast moving slalom discipline.
It's good to see. It's getting to that time of day where, the judges are having this conversation. They're probably looking quite irate with each other as well, going, Jimmy's cat's moving around there. Hasn't used his sunnies probably all day because he's sat inside watching. Things might start to get a bit heated. Interesting. Okay, just having a good look at what's going on. Want to provide the best service to the judges, to the competitors. Still having a good look. I think they're ready. The red lights are on, so the next team is ready to go in. No, they're still questioning. The team from Funi is still questioning what's going on. Trying to understand who busted where. Okay, so the team from Japan, Fly Station Japan, Kenshiro and Seiji are just starting out. Nope. The dynamar's not ready, lasers aren't ready. Got the thumbs up from the instructor. Not entirely sure what's going on at the moment. Okay, the laser's ready. The lights are red, so they need to wait for those lights to go white. Now they're ready to go. Okay. Head down switching snake. Back layout. Reverse mix circles.
Let's try and get the clock, the chrono on the screen. Just want to get the chrono there so we can see the time of this team.
Flying well, there you go, the clock's back on the screen. 2 bus picked up so far.
Currently 2 bus for the team, yep. 48, 49, 50 seconds about to hit as we keep an eye on them moving through there. Time we've seen so far, 64.606. That was from Fly Helsinki. So they're going to pass over that. There's going to be a 10-second penalty as well. Out the door they go. Nice round of applause from everybody watching. 77.134.
They're going to want to understand where those buses are actually coming from as well. So I'm going to hang around and have a quick look. Next in we have the team from South Korea. What 2? They're questioning their 2 bus. No, they seem pretty happy with it. The tunnel is powering down. There we go, it's powering back up. So the team Korea ready to get into the tunnel now. Head down switching snake, back layout, reverse mix circles.
Game on. Here we go. 64.606. The fastest we've seen so far in round 2 here of the Windgames 2024. Lots of disciplines we had already. FS this morning. Then we were into the 4-way dynamic and the solo speed. We've had the junior freestyle as well, which is really cool to see. So come today, one more round of this 2-way dynamic and then 1 round of, 2 rounds of freestyle actually.
Yep, so Koreans just picking up 1 bust. I'll be moving into their final page now. There's a switching snake. Into the head back layer, into the layouts, and then into the reverse mix circles. And out the door.
And their time is
It just picked up another bus there on the way out.
77.092. Very close to what we saw from Fly Station Japan. That's a few hundredths of a second.
So their raw time there you can see is 67.092 with the additional bus 77.092. Next in we would have the Silverback Gorillas.
Definitely a crowd favourite here in the window tunnel in Imperial Brava. And Team Korea just waiting for their result as they leave the inner chamber.
So I think we're running about probably 50 minutes behind schedule at the moment. By the end of this competition, probably about an hour behind schedule. It does happen with the reviews of the judging that we have to have going on. It does take a little bit of time. We want to give the competitors the best advantage that they have. And judges still giving that the team from Korea one review just to have a look at the bus, make sure they're the right ones in place. Team Silverback Gorillas just waiting patiently in the background, doing their best gorilla impression.
Big breath, deep breath. Smile from these two gentlemen. I have to say, we're ready. Let's go into the airflow.
Here we go. Head down switching snake. Into the layout. Into reverse mixed circles. And into page 2. Go. Final page. They're doing a really good job here.
Yeah.
The Windor team.
Good to see them. I'm sure they'll get a big round of applause as they finish off and exit through the door.
Go and out the door.
Clean
Good
round.
job, nice and clean.
82.201.
They look super chuffed with that.
Good job, guys. Well done indeed. Just coming up on 7:20 almost here in Spain and Pura Brava. Day 1 of the Windgames. Done a lot today, packed a lot in, trying to get as much done as possible for you. Team Aero now are lined up and ready to go. There's going to be a fast transition from that team to this team.
Here we go. There's the outface, part of the snake, into the layout. Now into the reverse mixed circles. So those circles you start head up and then you move to head down circles. And into page 2. And they've got a bus there.
Coming up on 50 seconds for Aero. 64 is the fastest time we've seen so far on this round. 3 bus for them though, that's going to really pump up this raw score as they leave the tunnel.
Yep, just finishing up those reverse mixed circles. And they're out the door.
There they go, and the penalties get added on the 15 seconds, giving them a finish time of 93.089.
They'll be a bit disappointed with that. They flew clean, I think, in round 1, so they'll be disappointed with that score.
Maverick Skydive will be next. Seeing what they can bring.
Everybody getting ready, them just having a quick review. Just having a very close look at Team Aero, just to make sure those busts are correct and in place. Sometimes there's always that question of whether you need to have the red lights. So traditionally in most competitions, at least I've competed in the past as well, you have the red lights that indicate that you've busted. I mean, I've been there with I only saw red, I never saw the blue and green when competing myself. And it can be disconcerting, but also it's quite useful to know where you're actually busting as you go through the competition. But next in we have Team Maverick Skydive, Johan and Roman.
Here we go. Clock is ticking. Let's have a look how they did on the previous round. Right about the middle of the pack on the previous round, Ray. So, as we'd expect them to be around the middle of the pack here as well, which would put them around 68, 69 seconds. Let's see.
Let's have a look. I mean, this is a very different draw. I mean, each round is very different. The head-up snake we had in round one was definitely slowing things down for the teams.
Yeah.
But with head-up, when things go a bit slower, it gives you the chance to have the separation, and the propensity for bustability is less.
Indeed.
But here with this is a switching snake, head-down switching snake, and as we know, everything with head-down moves a little bit faster. And we have a layout which is also, pretty one of the most simplest of verticals. And then we have these reverse mix circles, which isn't the fastest of mixers. So interesting draw, this one.
70.942 for the Maverick Skydive. So yeah, on round one, they finished off around the middle of the pack there, and round two, as you would expect, they're there about the middle of the pack again. Now, Fireworks, these two young flyers, how did they finish off in round one? They're kind of more towards some of the slower teams.
So Jean and Chloe both competing in the solo speed as well. Adversaries, but now teammates. And I think this is their first foray, into two-way dynamic. So, they're just feeling it out. Pretty decent flyers as well. So we'll see how they get on. And they're only going to get stronger, right? I hope they stay together, keep flying together.
Yes, that's what you'd expect. We're about halfway through this round two of two-way dynamic. We're going to go into round three and complete that. And then 2 rounds of freestyle to bring today to a close. Freestyle compulsory round one, and freestyle free round to music to finish off the day of competition here in Ampura Brava, Spain. So stick around if you've only just joined us.
Welcome,
yeah. And anybody who's been here since 12 minutes past 8 this morning, Mike Pennock, are you still there, Mike?
Good evening, Mike. It's been a long day, these days are pretty long, you're watching, I think the first few rounds that we had with the FS and VFS, because it's not judged live, it goes through pretty quickly, right? You don't feel like you can catch any time, but
yes.
Here with the dynamic, obviously they want to make sure that the judging is correct and there not too much time for reviews. So they're working through it. They're just chilling out. It's good seeing Team Fanatics just chilling.
All right, resetting the lights, engine speed comes. We are moving into the next team to come through, which is Fireworks. Here we are.
And again. So as I said, just a reminder for everybody at home what this round is. This is a head down switching snake into a back layout. into reverse mixed circles. So flying these dynamic dipole, it'd be nice to. We'll check in with Regan shortly to see if he's ever flown any dynamic as well.
Not intentionally, Ray. Not intentionally. I've tried some peculiar things in the tunnel, which, if you were to take some snapshots, you might consider it to be dynamic flying. I was once finishing off a competition in Charleroi, and they put me in a Superman suit with about 30 other people, and everybody was drunk, and I came from a great height and landed on everybody else, and I think I might have been head down when I hit them. So yeah, maybe.
Did they bounce or did you bounce?
Well, we all bounced. It was like, have you seen 10-pin bowling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that.
Good, right? And they still talk to you, right?
Yeah.
They're still friends of yours. That's good to know. Here we go, and this is into, I think there's the last page, the last part of their mixer. Team Fireworks. Head down part of their reverse mix circles. And there will be out the door. There we go, well done.
Very nice indeed, very respectable. Oh, another bus just comes on at the end there, Ray.
Yeah, we're just not sure where they're coming from. I think let's not get ourselves too concerned about it. They can check. Tomorrow we're going to have the buzzer out, so we'll know when that bus is coming in.
Yeah.
They look a little bit quizzical themselves.
So the second fastest team on round one is about to perform for you, the Fanatics. And we've got 3 teams to go. Fanatics, iFly, Minsk, and Hillers. Sorry, there's more than 3 teams. It's just the end of the page. Onto the next page as well with another. So there's 6 teams to go.
Yeah.
Now the Egglets took the fastest time on round one, but these next team took the second fastest time. So they're going to be one to watch here now, our 2 magenta-suited gentlemen.
Yes, they're a good team, Team Fanatics, also competing in the solo speed. Judges just taking a good look at that last round from Chloe and Jean.
A lot of people in the tunnel have been here for quite a few hours as well. It does go through waves. You get your FS flyers who finish their rounds and they hang around for a little bit before they go and set themselves up for what they're going to be doing in the evening. But yeah, a few of them had lunch here and had a couple of drinks and then off they went, maybe for an early night or maybe for some training, who knows.
You have some company here this weekend, right, Regan? Some friends and family?
I do. Yeah, it's nice to have some friends and family around. I don't get to spend any time with them during the broadcast days, of course. But we had yesterday, we did some nice sightseeing. That was very nice. Went for a lunch in Cadaqués, one of my favourite haunts from the past, which was absolutely lovely. And just to be back in Ampuria Brav again is always a treat. To drive around the streets and see the canals and the beaches.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to have to find some time to do some walking, I think, on Sunday morning.
You're going to do some
early
walking?
in the morning.
Have you got your walking boots?
Yeah, I've got my walking boots. Unfortunately, I picked up the wrong passport when I flew over for the competition, so I wasn't able to hire a car. Picked up the first passport that came to mind, so I wasn't able to hire a car, so I got here by train and cab.
Oh, you never told me the story of the cab.
Oh,
it was the last one you got?
Yeah, it's the last one at Figueres Vilfante. Is the last cab sitting there. Managed to get on that cab.
Right.
So I got to the drop zone, which is to Emporio Brava, in a reasonable amount of time. And actually, I'm surprised that high-speed train is super fast, right?
Very cool, isn't it?
55 minutes from Barcelona to Vilfante. So Figueres Vilfante.
How much is it now, that train?
I paid €16.80 for it.
Wow.
That's a lot cheaper than a hire car.
Wow, that is incredible.
Amazing.
Well, Landon and James. Yes.
There you go. There's a muscle that he doesn't have much of. The nicest possible way. The tunnel is heating up.
He was showing the logo, wasn't he?
I know he was. It's ready to get in now. Landon and James ready to fly. Some super cool flying from them. They're a little bit lost as to what's going on. Okay, visors are down, getting ready to go. Just a reminder, this is head down switching snake, back layout, and reverse mixed circles. It's a super fast team to watch fly. I think they did really well in their round one, Regan, right? Scores for the Fanatics looking pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, they did. They were the second fastest. They came through with a 5.7.810, and they were only beat by the Eaglets with 5.6.710. So we're expecting a fast time for them here now. I mean, fastest we've had so far is 6.4.6.
I mean, the raw speed of the Eaglets is phenomenal. They picked up a bust on that last round as well. And they've just picked up a bust now, the Fanatics. Fly really well together as well. They're really like in tune with each other's flying. Well done, Fanatics.
So that gives them a total, including the penalty, of 61.526. It is the fastest we've seen.
I think we know we've got a little bit faster to come, maybe.
Yeah,
and
we
they
are.
probably anticipate that as well.
I'm just looking if anybody got close to them. Well, actually, the Dodos did as well with a 5.7.7 on the round one, and they had a 5.7. Actually, the Dodos were faster.
Yeah, indeed.
On round one, and they're going to be coming in 3 teams' time. We've got iFly Minsk, are going to be next, and then the Hillers, and then it's the Dodos, then Fly Spot Momentum, and then Team Eaglet. So yeah, interesting little segment coming your way now, people. iFly Minsk, they were about 10 seconds off the pace in round one. Can they shave that down a little bit here in round two? Well spotted there by Sasha. Good teamwork.
I like the green on their suits.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Sasha and Anton coaching the young freestylers from iFly Minsk. And here they go.
And they're in. So this is head down switching snake. So when we said head down switching snake, that means you switch from out in face to out face. Then you have the layouts, and then you have reverse mixed circles, which you start head up circles, out facing, and then head down circles. Oh, they've caught a bust there. It's a real shame for the team from Minsk. Nice big on the layouts, into the ring, through, back into the third page. First fly just slowing down a little bit there to let the second fly catch up.
So we're expecting up to about 70 seconds here from this team.
Yeah, and clean that bus. So now they're just about to finish those reverse mixed circles, and they'll be getting out the door about now.
4 bus there, is that correct?
No,
Wow.
I don't know where they picked up that last bust on that final point. Let's have a look.
94.711.
They're not sure why they've got 4. I think that needs to be explained to them. I think they're just questioning what those 4 busts are from.
Yeah. That was harsh, of course. It always is for all these teams.
With 4 busts, I mean, we picked up a couple towards the end, so they're going to be questioning what they're about. You can see 2 they recognise, 4 they're not sure. Also, the judges just checking they're not busting on the same points, the same infringement, you could say, in the tunnel.
Well, the wind speed comes again, and we are on standby for the Hillers.
Here we go, the team Hillers. And they're in.
Here we go, game on, ladies and gentlemen. Pillars are rolling on.
Go, the vertical into the mixer.
La duración.
Okay, and they're just moving on to, in the middle of page 2, you're pushing back now into the final page. So finish these reverse mix circles. Okay. Okay, and they're out the door.
There go the Hillers, taking 1 penalty. 5 seconds going to be added onto the score, giving them a total of 78.254.
Yeah, so it puts them in the bottom of the pack, I think, a little bit. So,
right, interesting now to see what we're going to get from the Dodos, because they actually took a little bit faster than the
Fanatics or the Enigma. Yeah, Dodos.
Yeah.
One of the fastest teams, right? Did they get a bust? I can't remember, but second fastest, I think, the Dodos.
Yeah, they finished off with a 5.7.714 against Fanatics. 5.7.810. What they're going to do now? Are they going to pull it back again on the Fanatics, or will they find themselves slipping away? The crowd goes wild here in Windor as they enter into the tunnel.
Here we go, head down switching snake. Super fast, really great technique. The flyers fly 1 and 2 on the snake, flying very close to each other. Slightly different levels, so they don't have any ability to burble each other. Really nice way of flying. Onto page 2, they're going super fast, right?
Very fast, and the crowd appreciates it as well.
There you go, these are reverse mix circles, 2 very strong flyers. And they're going to go into their third and final page.
We had 61.5 from the Fanatics.
This looks fast.
Is it going to be less than 1 minute, Ray?
It may be. Let's keep an eye on that clock. I think it very well may be.
Keeping it clean. 5 seconds to keep it for less than a minute.
And they're out the door.
Out the door they go.
Come on, yes!
I think they've done it.
I think they have as well.
59.314.
Really good round there from the Dodos, and clean.
What an incredible performance. Dodos, are they extinct? Not here, they're not.
That's really good to see.
What a great performance. Echoes of years gone by there, Ray.
Yeah, it is. I remember you used to be on the edge of your seat, like seeing what would happen.
Yeah.
It was like amazing. I love speed rounds.
We do, actually. They are so much fun, especially when you get into the finals as well. It really pumps up the energy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, people watching all around the world, 2 more teams to go in this round of two-way dynamic, and then we move into the third and final round for today for the Fly Spot Momentum, who are in the door ready for Poland to do what they can do. 1 more round of two-way dynamic to come, and then 2 rounds of freestyle as they prepare themselves in the door and push through. Here we go, game on.
And they're in. It's good. So the first, again, just a reminder for everybody, you've just seen it, but in case you missed it, it is head down switching snake, back layout, and reverse mix circles.
Let's have a look at what they brought to us on the previous round. The Dodos were there for them, about 63 and a half. So not too bad really. We're expecting a good time from these guys.
Yeah,
Keeping
definitely
it
in the
clean.
middle of the pack, I think.
Yeah, middle of the pack, yeah.
The ice fly spot momentum. Some super nice flying. They just keep it clean. They'll stay there. And you never know what happens in the battle offs, right?
Yes.
Anything could happen.
Battle off.
Yeah, I miss Emma. Battle offs. And they're out the door.
They are indeed. Raw time 68.616. 68.616 for the Fly Spot Momentum. Only one team now to come through on this round 2. And this team absolutely smashed it on round 1. The fastest we had seen before they went flying was 57.716 by the Dodos. And they came in a full second faster. 56.710. Are they going to do it again? Team Eglitz, we've already seen the Dodos bring down a 59.314. Are we going to see another sub 1 minute flight from these guys?
I certainly hope so, right? We're going to be watching. Let's look at it page by page, see what they can do. The visualization there from both teams. Everybody is watching keenly. We want to see another sub 60 seconds flight.
We do indeed. If you just joined us, wow, you missed out on today. Hope you're going to stick around till the very end. It's just coming up on 7:45 on, I think it's Friday, isn't it? I think it is a Friday. It is indeed. We've got one more day of competition coming tomorrow and then the awards ceremony tomorrow night. It all crams into 2 days. It's impossible how we can do it. But the judges are watching there, just deciding, are they happy? It's body language says a lot. They're smiling, they look relaxed, so it looks like they're not challenging something as much. But yeah, the judges are, he said, yeah, it's okay, I'm happy. So
Good to let it go.
Yeah. Eglitz, prepared. That mindset of an international athlete at your best at such a young age here on the world stage. And obviously they've been aware of Windgames. It's been iconic for years and years with a 4-year break. And to put yourself here now, to be in it, here and now.
They're ready. They're definitely visualized. They're good to go. Come on, Eaglets. I know they've got that time to beat of 59.314.
Set down by the Dodos. Here we go, game on.
And they're in. Head down, switching snake. It's vertical. Into the mixer. No, sorry, straight into round 2. Page 2, sorry. Okay, so we have a challenge in from Aero and Fireworks. So let's just see how the Eaglets are getting on. They're looking really strong. That time to beat again is 59.314.
It is indeed, Ray. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 right now. 7 seconds left to beat it. 59.314 out the door. Oh, they picked up a penalty.
They picked up a bust. We're going to have a look at that.
That would have been incredible smash. So they finish off with a 61.759. 61.759. Raw score 5.6. Wow. I mean, that would have been 3 seconds fast. Well, 2.5 seconds faster.
To be honest, this is exactly what happened to them on the first round as well. They picked up a bust late. We're not sure why. They had a look at it and they realized that they did actually get a bust. So they want to know what this bust is for. So let's see what happens.
I'll tell you what, Ray, it's going to be one excellent finals to watch in the two-way dynamics for sure. And a challenge is being presented.
And this challenge is coming from...
We've got those details. The challenge is from... Let me just get that for you.
It's Team Aero.
From
and
Aero
Fireworks.
and Fireworks are both challenging the results of round one. Interesting. Interesting. Ellie Nazari says, in between my jumps, I'm coming to see the games. Thank you, Ellie. We really appreciate that. Wow. Intense action.
So the team looks like the judges are looking like they're looking at Fly Helsinki at the moment.
Emma S says, battle off.
Yes, Emma.
Emma, it's great. We hear your voice quite often when we do the replays of the previous years. Here, you're with us in spirit. Our good friend, you really are. We miss you very much.
We do. If you were here, I wouldn't be spending most of my time sat in this chair.
Well, I don't have to take that, Ray.
We could have shared the Regan love, Emma. Where are you?
And we got the results ready. Let's bring them on screen and see what it is we've actually got. I'm sure it's the results of two-way dynamic rounds one, isn't it? So there we go. It's the
Fanatics in the lead there with a round one score of 100. They're in the top. They're in the top. And then after that, we have Team Eaglets and then the Dodos. So there's all to play for at the moment, right?
So the fastest team gets the 100 points, right?
That's correct,
And then
yes.
it's a percentage of that all the way down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a little bit different to what you've seen from the solo speed. Just a little bit the other way around, but it's all good.
How are you doing, everybody? Watching at home or wherever you might be, do drop a message into the live chat. We do really appreciate it. It's good to hear from you. It gives us a little bit of a kick to find out who you are and where you're watching from. So we do really like it. And one other request, if we can possibly ask, you're watching this world-class action completely free of charge. All we ask in payment from you is if you press like and press share. That's all we want. It takes you 2 seconds. Press the like, hit the thumbs up, and press share on your social media. You never know who will get watching the show. And I remember we were in Montreal with the one of the world championships, and we did that, and we went, suddenly the views started going 500,
viral.
1,000, 2,000, 5,000. We had 5,000 people watching, and most of them hadn't a clue what they stumbled across.
Exactly. It was crazy, right?
All the questions that were coming in were absolutely crazy.
I remember really enjoying that competition. There was a good VFS fight that year, I remember.
It was. So do that, guys. While you've got a minute, just share it onto your social media. You never know who's going to click, and you never know how we're going to take our passionate sport out to the world, out to the masses.
The judge is just having a little bit of a conflab. Team just coming out now. I think this is a Helsinki team. Fly Helsinki. Just having a good conversation with the judges to try and understand exactly what happened and why they got their bus. Not a very good lip reader, I'm afraid.
So we're just waiting to be driven by the judges, really. They have to be settled and ready to move on to the next round. Well, that is the end of that round, isn't it, of the round two. Shall we just take a little break and come back with round three very shortly? We'll take a little break right now, and we'll be back with you in a few moments. Or we'll come back to the studio first. But we will take a little break, and we'll be back with round three very shortly. See you then.
It's 8 a.m. in the beautiful Bay of Roses and Puria Brava here at Window Real Fly, and it's time for Windgames 2019.
So much love for this girl. So many incredible young flyers bringing talent and skill to this competition.
The tunnel is ready, the athletes are prepped,
We have the new discipline of the relay races.
and the best flyers in the world are here right now. Look at the face of concentration. Catherine Anderson says goal, NFTO. Yes.
And in the first place from France, Team Wimby.
Coming up next, the FS.
Okay, our Thunder Sky Riders are ready to go in.
Esercito.
The Italian team was leading. Awesome. First place, Italia won. Congratulations, guys.
Eyes down now. Team from the USA, Arizona Airspeed. Solid team to watch.
Well done, Airspeed.
And now Wimby High Rollers. They don't leave much lying around. They really are powering through every round. Lots of energy and dealing with it. Very fast round. Very nice job. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Hayabusa, you are watching a world record happen right now. We don't win on one round. We win on our accumulated score.
Well done.
What a team, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Oh, hi, Booter, let's hear it. Freestyle Junior.
Wow.
He is on fire this evening.
Nice control.
And the Junior Freestyle Champion 2019 is...
King Power! First place is, we've just seen her fly, it's Kaylee Wittenberg from the USA taking the gold medal in freestyle open. How many medals this girl is going to accumulate over this competition?
14-year-old Kaylee Wittenberg.
Andre from Poland.
Last year's gold medal. This is our Rico.
Visor is down.
It's serious.
He is in. This is the final of solo speed, and that gold medal is in his
The
clutches.
champion of solo speed is Andre Sotek. Two-way dynamic. Make some noise!
That was phenomenally executed, Spain. This is so tense. Come on, boys. They are flying with everything they've got. Bringing it to the battle. Oh my goodness. Japan Danny about to get into the tunnel.
Oh, it's a bust. And the champion of Windgames 2019, two-way dynamic, is... Oh! Let's go to the window, come on guys, these are the champions!
He's been flying phenomenally fast. What is his secret?
Bit of a tumble coming out through the door, Emma.
So Josh is hurt. He has hurt his ankle, but he does plan to fly again because it's Josh O'Donoghue and he's an absolute trooper.
Josh has got the thumbs up. This is the final round.
And it's thumbs up from the driver. Now the fantastic aura in the door, Emma!
These are four incredibly fast flyers.
There's a bust on the door!
Oh, that was definitely a bust.
This is Ninja Spire. This is the 4th speed.
Looking incredible.
And the winner is...
Ninja Spire!
Spire! We are good to go with the last flight and race of the championships for 2019. Relay racing for Windgames.
This is Elliot, Matteo, Noah, Kaylee. France and the USA come together.
Hit that button. There it is.
Next up is going to be the Misfits.
It's absolutely electric. The crowd are going crazy, Emma. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Gallego, Ishan Chi, Cesar Rico, here above. 3, 2, 1, go. The winner of the first ever relay race at Windgames is...
The Fantastic Four! What an honour, what a privilege to be here at the Windgames 2019.
El FS o vuelo en formación es una disciplina de vuelo en la que 4 atletas realizan movimientos en posición horizontal. La disciplina consiste en realizar 10 rondas de 35 segundos cada una, en la que los atletas deben realizar el mayor número de movimientos posibles dentro de estos 35 segundos. Los movimientos a realizar están previamente establecidos antes de la competición mediante un sorteo. Existen 2 tipos de infracción en el FS, por omisión y por infracción. Por omisión es olvidar alguno de los movimientos obligatorios a realizar, por lo que se penaliza al grupo volador. Por infracción es simplemente no haber realizado correctamente alguno de los movimientos obligatorios o agarres. El VFS, Vertical Formation Skydiving, es una disciplina de vuelo en la que 4 voladores realizan movimientos en posición vertical. La disciplina consiste en realizar distintas rondas de 35 segundos cada una. Los movimientos a realizar están previamente establecidos antes de la competición mediante un sorteo. Existen 2 tipos de infracción en el VFS. Por omisión, olvidar alguno de los movimientos obligatorios previamente establecidos, y por infracción. La infracción consiste en no realizar correctamente alguno de los movimientos o agarres.
La energía se transforma en movimiento en todas partes todo el tiempo. Tocas un interruptor y una habitación oscura se inunda inmediatamente de luz. Tu café preparado. Tu música sonando. Los motores eléctricos y variadores nos permiten movernos, producir, crecer y prosperar. Pero para hacer todo eso necesitamos energía, mucha energía. Y con el crecimiento de la población, la urbanización y el aumento del nivel de vida, necesitaremos aún más. Al mismo tiempo, para combatir el cambio climático, tenemos que reducir las emisiones de carbono. La buena noticia es que podemos hacerlo mejor.
It's 8 a.m. in the beautiful Bay of Roses. I'm Puria Bravo here at Window Real Fly, and it's time for Windgames. Welcome to Windgames 2020. This is something a lot of people have been waiting for.
When I'm flying, I feel confident, I feel powerful, I feel like nothing else matters.
A great atmosphere here in the tunnel. It is electric, it is buzzing. We are about to see the finals.
So Hayabusa, 37 full speed. Let's see what you got for the solo speed.
We are battling out for that gold medal. Let's fly Aspire.
Yeah. Freestyle in the tunnel.
He is amazing.
Tom's presentation is always fantastic.
Wow.
It is really tense. We are going to see the finals of the relay races. Green light.
Go, 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 go. Get him.
Oh, now he's pressed the button.
The relay races 2020.
Mickey Mouse Club.